Hello and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is October 14th, 2015, and we are here to conclude Read Only Memories. As of FYI, for any of you guys who are watching the pre-show, it was kind of short today because I did just get home literally 5 minutes ago, so I kind of started the stream and settled myself in, got a wonderful beer, let the little in-game music, which isn't going right now, which we should probably fix for at least me talking, so that you guys could, oh, fuck it, it doesn't matter. You know, have all that stuff. Okay, so when last we left our intrepid hero, actually, let's get some music. We're gonna have a little bit of a thingus. Let's see, let's go with Stardust. Alright, so when we last, there you go, that's good. When we last left our intrepid hero, or heroes, I suppose, we were on our way to give the money, the stolen car device dealie, and fake passports to, I cannot remember his name because I suck at names, but our connection with Parallax. And he's just going to give us information and cut town. So we'll go ahead and start that momentarily. But before we do, I do want to say that this may be a shorter stream just because I don't really have anything planned for after this game right away. I have something planned for, you know, tomorrow and the next day, of course, assuming we finish this. But I didn't set any of that up because, again, I didn't have the time. So if we do finish this game, I think I'm going to take the rest of the evening off, and then we'll start up with a new game tomorrow, which, if you guys are interested, you could ask, which I may bring up later as well. But with all that being said, guys, let us conclude this wonderful, fantastic game. Alright, Turing, we got this. So we need to go to the park. Go to the park! It's this guy. His name's literally Guy, apparently. Alright, I want to start giving him... I guess we'll start talking to him. Okay, actually, let's just do that. Okay, there we go. Managed to get everything. I hope so. That's right, it's Vincent. Bam. He's fucking breathless. Sweet, we got the research. I was hoping there'd be a conversation, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait. Melody added an amendment. What? Okay, we're getting something else. Oh! Let's let us get into Parallax, I bet. It's an employee badge. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Of course there's gonna be something he missed. If he's gonna say that, fuck. Alright. He's leaving Neo SF, man. Leaving Neo SF. Yeah, might as well ask him the question. I mean, we have to, right? Ooh. He's got spill for us. Big Blue. Now that's a name of a map on a Smash Bros. Game, which I assume is the name of something on the game it's meant for. But I am gonna go with Smash Bros. Map. It's distributed intelligence. Ooh. Okay. So it's like the super robot. Got it. Okay, so what is it processing? Okay. So is it meant to kind of replace him? Oh, so basically, it's the AI that's gonna kill the world. Okay. It's a really bad call. I mean, I guess... Let's do that. Okay. That's a cool deal. You get to do your own shit. Oh, they can refuse though, okay. I mean, this is the thing though, like, even with that, I still don't understand why they'd be worried enough to get rid of him. I don't understand. Like, so far, the one thing that's been lacking in this is a good motive for why everything has happened the way it has. Like, that is the most lacking portion of the game so far, or at least the writing of the game. And I'm really hoping this last act will clear that shit up, because if it doesn't, it'll be really the biggest flaw in what otherwise would be a really cool game. Yeah, exactly. These AIs are bad. But I mean, giving the AI an emotional aspect may help, though. Like, it's just like the cold calculation thing that can make a really big dent in bad times. Okay. I mean, I guess so long as it doesn't go Skynet, I guess we're okay. It'll be a thing. Of course he refused. Alright, the important question. And by the important question, I mean the one that's likely to get us to the end of the conversation. This is one of those games where you have to do all the things. Shadier applications. I would have thought that. There isn't. That's kind of the problem. Oh, jeez. Talk about like a Big Brother aspect. Maybe that's why they call it Big Blue. So this makes me wonder if the changes to all the people's like blog posts has actually been done by this thing. Like, I wonder if it's not actually being changed on the whole meshnet. I wonder if it's being changed by like the connection between the two. Like, yeah, that's interesting. See, now if it's doing that on its own, maybe okay, so maybe it's actually Baby Blue that's coming out and doing shit. Yeah, Turing, you asked the right question. Yeah, but okay, okay, maybe the rogue agent is actually this prototype they made. Oh shit, guys, we might have our finally have our villain. Okay. There we go. See, there you go. That's fitting as to what we've been seeing all over the place. Of course, the other issue is then, does it have access to vehicles that are normally otherwise manual because of that one incident with what's his face dying? That's ridiculous. Right. I mean, if it can self-modify, it's going to do the same thing. starting to get to that point where all of the shit's gonna hit the fan. Well, this means that we gotta go to Parallax, I'm sure. Oh, by the way, for this final episode, if any of you guys want to hear some voice acting for the characters, I suppose I can do that for the characters. But, like I said, since it's such a heavy thing, I don't really want to do the entire game, because, Jesus, a lot of words. But I'm happy to do some if you guys want. Unless you're on the YouTubes, in which case you don't get that option. You just gotta deal with whatever we decide. Okay. Wait, now I'm so confused. Turing's actually a gender woman now? Like, he's been literally he the entire game as far as I know. Oh, hey, look, there we go. I like this option right here. Oh, okay, so at least I'm not crazy. Whew, I was worried for a second. Okay. That's a good statement right there. I like that. Okay, I will continue to go with he because you feel he to me. Well, I mean, so here's actually an interesting thing, because this is one of those questions that comes up in my mind all the time, is that technically, grammatically speaking, with English, using the male pronoun when unsure is technically correct. And this is something I kind of brought up before when we were talking about how a particular character kept being addressed, and I wasn't sure if that was like like how kosher that actually was, things like that. Like the idea of they to me like takes away a part of a thing in that sense. And obviously this isn't necessarily true for some people who kind of associate with that kind of fluidity that we talked about before. But like for me, like that idea is the reason why generally I give some sort of genderized statement to a person with personality, because it's just to me that like that gives them that extra bit. So, you know, whether it's he or she, though generally speaking, I'll use he because, again, it's grammatically correct, that's kind of what I learned. But at the same time, like, if I'm writing, I'll usually use she just because it's cool. I'm kind of weird like that, I guess. So that's why I assumed it was he, is because I wasn't sure his or her sort of association in that regard, and there was never any correction to that, so I kept with it. Anyways, continuing on. I like the statement, be safe. That's a good way to end this. He needs a few minutes, oh snap. I think I'm going to ask how he can help, because I mean, in the last segment, we had a lot of moments where we clashed, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen this time. Okay, I didn't realize I was even decrypted. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. Wish we could look at the actual notes. Oh, interesting. So I mean that raises the interesting question that I was bringing up earlier, like adding the emotions. But if you add the emotions to a degree that like the entity can start to utilize them as manipulations and things like that, that could be problematic because I mean, what's worse than the cold, calculated, you know, can't actually understand emotions and does things because it's, you know, most efficient or whatever, than the thing that understands all those things but still chooses to be calculating and cold in that regard. Like that's actually kind of I don't know I don't know how I'd feel if I'm in a thing like that. I can get behind Hayden's choice, I guess, but well. Just nice. Okay, interesting. So he sees a different side, but I guess it's really not surprising. God, this is the thing. Like when you start asking things of like machines like this, like it gets really tricky because like you can't really know as well. That's also possible. Huh. See, I'm still not entirely certain that Parallax did that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still not sure. Oh, it's a hard call. I think because of the fact that he's a machine that's trying to understand what it means to be a person, I think that I would probably go with 1 here, just because like you're trying to let him know that hey, you're not really wrong. You know, you're not doing something silly. You're not doing something stupid. Because like some people like they get obsessed with these ideas of these emotions, and people look at them as negative or something like that, when sometimes they just are, you know, or like they treat the emotional aspects of life as negative, and I don't understand that. Like I never have, you know, like being able to feel emotional about something is kind of a powerful thing. So I think I'm going to try and kind of encourage that aspect, because even though you know, he's talking about how he's all about, you know, being obsessed with being intelligent or whatever, like I still feel like feeling is a thing that he needs to understand more, and encouraging that is the way to go. Okay. Aw, he's starting to like me again. Yay! I'm not making him angry! Love this little guy. Okay, so this is probably the end of the chapter then. I'm not so sure, man. The need is to get you, like, not having a breakdown, man. Like... Also, it has come to my attention that you can save the bonsai little Wilty, and I'm sad that we did not get to do so. I thought that he was supposed to help me save it, and it didn't happen that way. So now I'm sad about this. Absolutely sad about this. We'll go this way. Yeah, they're probably gonna be worse. Let's just be fair. Everything's gonna fucking start falling apart. I can feel it.
Chapter 5.
Okay. I'm glad that Tomcat reappeared, because I was worried that they didn't actually, like, intend to be back. At this point, Turing probably just let him in. Or let them in, I guess. Sorry, it's still completely new to me to not do that. Something stands out, guys. It stands out. Okay. See, I'm almost unsure if he like decided it was worth putting himself into an AI machine or something, you know, like pulling the Soma, like to go back to the last game, pulling a Soma and like becoming a robot. Okay. Okay, so this is a program that's meant to actualize, or I guess give sapience to machines? Is that what he's saying? I mean, I'm not sure how I want to answer this one or talk about this one. Let's go with... So I guess go with this one. Just super big deal. I don't think it did. I really don't. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking too. See, that's exactly. That's why you don't fuck with that AI shit. See, Tomcat and I are on the same page. Yeah, see, okay, I didn't realize it was that far back. Yeah, that would make sense, because, again, this fits in with all the things. Like, there's no reason to all the stuff that's happening, except for if somebody is trying to keep themselves from being caught. So that's what I was saying earlier, too, right there. See, I think yes. God, that is like the thing that when talking about AIs and shit, that's like super worrisome. You know, one that can just like sort of fade away and plan. But that's the real problem. I think we're gonna go ahead and go with this one. Totally agree. I mean, none of these answers... I guess we'll just go to this. I wonder if there's actually repercussions or changes that happen with that particular segment of question and answers. See, that's kind of... It's funny, because when he brought that up, I was thinking exactly this. Make all the robots alive and awake, and therefore it couldn't use them against them. But I wasn't sure if that actually mattered. I mean, I still don't know if I'd want to do that, though. Like, you know, creating an entire race of sapient AIs doesn't really sound like a good plan, but at the same time, like, assuming they have limitations in mortality, I guess it's not so bad. I mean, I guess the problem is that when they start... We don't want a Geth on our hands, let me put it that way. Because then we have to, like, undo the Geth problem. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's gonna happen regardless. Ugh. I think I like the up to terrain idea, not because, like, I don't want to make a call. Because, I mean, honestly, if I was just making a call, I'd say it's a bad idea. But mostly because the statement of only you would know is actually kind of true. Because he's had a chance to actually sort of be this entity and sort of interact with the world. Like, is the world ready for everything he's told them? Like, how many people have had an experience with him that has gone one way or the other? And is that... He can extrapolate the data better than I ever could. Let me put it that way. This is true. Like, the lore does state that things are more and more comfortable with it. Technologically inspired anarchy. Woohoo! Yeah, we're gonna need that, obviously, which is why we have the badge. And it's on Treasure Island. Woo! We're just gonna go with straight and forward. Sleep me distracted, that's good. Not setting things on fire? I am not good at that, but we'll do our best. Oh, I get to help on a plan? Yay! Okay. Only you can answer that. The beginning is the best place to start. I don't remember, honestly. Okay. I mean, it's kind of good to get the backstory that we were missing earlier. It'll help kind of connect with the character. Brilliant hacker, okay. She was Tomcat, what? Oh, I see. This person's telling me that I'm not the person you think I am, so therefore I can't do what we're planning. Okay. Smart move. It's called the Black Switch, I think, or a Black Box, I think, or something like that. It's been a while since I've been in the hacking sort of ideal. Sacrifice for important people. She killed herself. Oh, there's an accident. Okay. Whew. A little bit less bad problem. Okay, so we got a little bit of an ulterior decision-making here. Gonna go in and do your own thing. That's okay, I suppose. I mean, I kind of sensed it from the start. That's why I was worried, but, you know. Aww. We're included in this, not just a little guy. Well, so this comes back to me being me. I'm sorry, but we have to go with this one. That's another thing that I'm really familiar with. Carrying around a bunch of shit for too long and you get tired. Last year's kind of been like that. But you know what? I finally dropped that shit. Okay. Dropped it like it was hot, or whatever that phrase is. Feels good when you can finally let all that crap out. Get it out of you and move on. Still gotta clean the fucking house because, you know, it smells like shit in there, but hey. At least you're not letting it propagate more. And grow like the mold in the sink. Let's do it! Well, I'm glad that my original awful, always shifting voice acting for this character was okay, because it's basically just happened all the time. Alright guys, we got a plan. Sort of. A sort of plan. I mean, okay. I would have expected it to be not here. I mean, I'm not surprised. I bet you there's data centers in all the places where there was problems. Alright guys, we're going to try an MGS thing here. Hopefully we don't fail miserably at it. Knowing me, though, we will. Because we are awful at the thing. Maintenance person. Let's look at the maintenance fan. I mean, let's look. Okay. MGS, Metal Gold Senile. That's how I do it. How's it going, Noctis? Hopefully you're rested up since last I saw you. So this is later, I guess, in the year now? No, No, we shouldn't go. We have a fucking badge. Okay, okay. Let's talk to this guy. Well, no, I mean, I get it. I need to take your shit. Oh, there we go. Haha! Nope, but I'll sleep soon enough, I think. Well, there you go. Because I have an appointment, excuse me, with a doctor tomorrow morning anyways. Oh, well, right on. Well, when I say right on, I mean the getting the rest part. Hopefully the doctor's visit itself is nothing too awful or bad. Now I gotta find a way to make his hands busy, huh? We can break the planner? We finally got the achievement I was looking for by talking to all of the plants. Doctor stressed me out, but I think I'll survive, unfortunately. Well, like I said, well, you know, hopefully it's something bad. I know that you were talking about it before with me, you know, and stuff. So hopefully it's, you know, just goes well and nothing's wrong. And doctor stressed me out too, not because like I'm nervous around people that are like doctors or whatever, but mostly because like I don't know. I found most to just try and like make you knowledgeable in a way that makes you also feel worse. Especially dentists. Dentists are the worst at that. I mean, like, oh, you know what I can do? Oh, I can't laser him. I was gonna laser him. Is that really what happens when I give it the brochure? Ugh. Okay, there's nothing up. Okay. What do we have in our inventory at all? Ugh. For self-defense only, sadness. I mean, I know we don't have to go back. I'm trying to find a way to fucking break a thing. It's talking to maintenance man. Nice. It's a high mate. Oh my god. That's terrible. The Soma district. That's funny, considering I made a Soma reference earlier. Any ideas here, Noctis, for how we're gonna, like, wreck day? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I figured it out. I was gonna ask you what you thought, and then I shot it. Bam. Well, I was trying to grab the clipboard you mentioned. We'll go that one. Bam. Oh, damn it. No! That did not go well. I didn't realize it had a fucking picture on it. I mean, I guess it does have a picture, doesn't it? Suckfest. Alright guys, well this is a good time for us to take our first break, so we'll be back very shortly. In the meantime guys, enjoy this music. Yeah.